Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Nancy have so far dropped a grand total of just 4 points this season. 2 draws, and they've won the rest. Searching pass is played there. That has been knocked clear. Paz is sporting a guilty look. A big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch.
And a chance! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class!
Nancy, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Nancy gain their reward with an early goal. Nancy boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Oh, it's come loose! Clipped into space, cuts out the pass. It's run loose here. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Paz really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is. You can understand.
Has a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the ball's come loose here. Paz. Oh, that is chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Nancy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nancy heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mété. Through it. And can he finish it? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mété. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Nancy in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Paz. Paz. And he's there to get it away. Nancy have reclaimed it. Paz. Lorient, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a nice ball. Paz under intense pressure.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Paz. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. He's got to be in here. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Receives it in a good position here. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's hoisted clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Lorient, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mété. Driving forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now the cross. That's very neat. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, great play. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that has been clubbed away. Very much into the last knockings. Paz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's neat. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He is through here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Would you sum up what we... Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches, and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Played into them, gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nancy have the league's best defensive record. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That'll be a throw. Moved on forwards. Nancy have been mighty impressive away from home, unbeaten in 5. And it's Coutinho. Shot, surely! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Nancy breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks.
Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Amiens seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's overshot the green. He's in plenty of space here. That's a throw. Played out to the right. Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Great work on the overlap. Well read, and the danger is averted, and it's played forward. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now, what about the bullish header? It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
is a brilliant interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Paz. Can he deliver? Paz. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Paz. That has found him in acres of space. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Nancy leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Play towards the front line. He's shifting through the gears here. Over to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's cut it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nancy contested that thriller-minute draw last time. Nancy have a free kick. And that's aimed into the middle. Gets good distance on it. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Here comes... Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Amiel, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Amiel making consecutive changes here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined.
Nancy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
that's really well manoeuvred. He has found a way through. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Nancy preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Played back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Nancy close now to seeing this one through to the end. That is a great kick out. A lot of space ahead of him. Time to deliver. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nancy have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just...
Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Paris Saint-Germain have been in fine fettle of late, which can only add further to an already eagerly awaited encounter.
Well, this is the team you'd prefer to avoid, Peter, but it can be approached with a different psychological stance, meaning their run has to come to an end, so why not here?
As you can see, we've already started here. This game, of course, the last of the first round of fixtures. Chance to shoot! They've scored! And Nancy are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Nancy gain their reward with an early goal. Paris Saint-Germain are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Paris Saint-Germain have drawn 0, lost 0 and won the lot at home. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Bradley. That's been slid through, and it's made its way to him. Oh, smashing header! That has been cut short. He's found the... He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Could move up a gear here.
Vitinha, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Big chance! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Nancy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Paris Saint-Germain. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to...
He's trying the shot. Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Paris Saint-Germain were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's played forward. Clipped into space. Mendes makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beraldo. Nancy looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Beraldo forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz aim forwards. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Well, he takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Decent chance! Fabian Ruiz now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Nancy 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Nancy have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Nancy, not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Always going over the top. Now the breakaway. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Barcola. Bradley's cross. He's cut it out. Nancy won a tight game last time out and looked to build on that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Just cruising. They are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's gone back to the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well timed, excellent interception. Saban. Long ball by the goalkeeper. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he latch on to this? Takes a shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Nancy are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mayulu head over towards the opposite flank. No way through there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to dink it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he deliver? And he shoots! Oh, almost a 6th!
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Marcola is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Vitinha shifted upfield. Oh, it's Kvaratskhelia! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Kvaratskhelia does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? You can run onto that. He's beaten. Can he finish? That's a nicely weighted pass. Floated through. Zabarnyi attempts a clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. He cuts out the supply. That's a throw. Paz. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! He scored! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Great work on the overlap. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? Everything's looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Sabani.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Fabian Ruiz looks to the other side. And he's searching through. Shoots! No, it's wide. And that's it. Nancy pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Nancy really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.